back here with another video, and this video is going to be a little different one. I am going to go over what I would take fishing with me to ponds, lakes, anything really, rivers. So first, you can't do out with Senkos. I got a box of Senkos here because the bag's ripped on them. Got a gold, got some greens, got little 4-inch ones to 9-inch ones. Senkos everywhere. Got a couple craws in here, little finesse craws. Got some orange Senkos, 6.5-inch I think. I got some finesse split tail Senkos. Just in a little Plano box or flame bow box. I don't know what that was. And next box that I take with me is my jigs, jerkbaits, swim baits, crankbaits box. So first, I only have one jig right now. Quite a few jig heads. Got some jig heads with a little bit of rooster tail on them. Might actually be throwing this weekend for some sheephead at Lake Michigan. And I can't do out with the Mesa jerkbaits, as my jig got stuck back on there. Just a Mesa jerkbaits. Oh god. Got some a little more shiny, 2-hook. Dives about 4 feet to jerkbaits that are, wait a second, pretty much top water. God, if I can get these hooks out. Oh my god. Ah. Ouch. Like I was saying, to jerkbaits that are basically top water. Walk. Depends on how fast you reel it. This one will go down to 2 feet if you crank it really hard. Otherwise, it's pretty much top water. To 4.5-inch, just blue shad out color. Got top water ones. To just normal 4-inch shad color. Minnow, not shad. Minnow. My jerk baits. Got my swim baits. Got this big guy. Give you a reference how big it is. It's not the biggest swim bait in the world. It's bigger. Never caught a fish in this. I'm excited to use it this weekend. Hopefully. What I'd be throwing this on is probably 17-pound monofilament. Or I might go 65-pound braid. Not straight braid though. So we'll find out. And I just got a couple minnow swim bait jig heads with a swim bait trailer on it. And I just got a normal, like, 1-inch minnow. Probably won't be using those. Now on to my crankbaits. Got 2 lipless crankbaits. I got this gold black top. Really flashy. I might actually throw this weekend. This would be good. Shiny. Because on the piers, when the river water meets the clear water of Lake Michigan, river water's pretty dirty. So we'll see how this does. And I just got a bass crankbait. You guys have seen this in my past videos. I fish this a lot, catch a lot of fish on it when the fish are hungry. And on to my lipped crankbaits. Got square bill, crawl color. Works pretty good. It's not the best. Yellow underside. Dives to about 6 to 8 feet is what I've known. It's an alright crankbait. And this one is one of my favorites. It's like a minnow frog mix almost. It's cool. Dives to about 8 feet. It's got this big old lip on it. It's got a separated little swivel thing so it adds more action to it. Got string on there, so. Anyway, so that's my jigs, jerkbaits, swim baits, crankbaits box. Now on to my spoons, rooster tail spinners, and frog box. And you can see there's a black spinner bait right here. It's actually my favorite spinner bait, but I start with my spoon. I have this. My brother has the other one of mine in his tackle box right now. You know, just a minnow spoon. Might throw this weekend, depends on how conditions are. Windy, I'm going to this. Just got a couple jigging spoons, won't use those. And then on to my spinner baits. Definitely be throwing spinner baits this weekend. Definitely. So I got this white. You guys have also seen this on previous videos. I got this white, the blue head. One willow leaf, one Colorado. Has some thump and some shine to it. Throwing that this weekend. Got another one. Got my, for the river water most especially, my chartreuse and white, redhead, willow, Colorado. This will be good this weekend, I have a feeling. And on to my favorite spinnerbait of all time. Not really. Is this bad boy right here. Got a big old hook on him. I believe this is 3/8 ounce head. Got this orange and black single Colorado. Really, especially for dirty water or night. This is a really good night spinnerbait. It's got that orange to resemble a perch or some sort of bait fish. Anyways, I think this would be good because Lake Michigan has a lot of perch in it. I have a feeling those largemouth, smallmouth will hammer this thing. So stay tuned for this weekend, hopefully to film. Unless they kick me out, that wouldn't be good. Not at all. Alright, so next to my inline spinners. I got a mess of them right here. Take me a little bit to get them untangled. Alright, so inline spinners. I have a feeling this would be good during the trout and salmon runs, but I haven't really had much luck on it. It's got kind of rusted blade. Green, pink, and white. Really cheap hooks. I just haven't used this thing much. This would especially be good. It's like a little salmon egg attached to the bottom of it. Just an orange piece of tube. This is where I catch most of my fish on. It's just a rooster tail inline spinner. My favorite inline spinner that I have in here is this. I think when I was like 4 or 5, I caught all my bass on this. Until I found out Senkos work better. So that's that box. Now onto my weights and hooks that I always bring with me. This is kind of the poor man's edition. But I got a 3/16 ounce. Don't you dare. Got a 3/16 ounce weight. So my brother is being annoying in the background. Stop, please. This is, I'd use for a little pretty light for punching, but I'd punch with this. Seems to work pretty good. 3/16 ounce. This is lead. I can't afford tungsten. Like I said, poor man's edition. And I got 16th ounce just to get the worm down there a little bit farther. Don't ignore his face right there. Got a 16th ounce weight. Stop. Ignore him. Got this. Pretty good. Poor man's edition. Toothpicks. Slide the toothpick through the weight and your line. Kind of acts as a bobber stopper. Like I said, too poor. Don't get to the stop. Before I break your pole. Anyways, for Texas rigged, I always use a 4/0 extra wide gap hook. Well, not always. I just recently started using these. I feel more comfortable with these because I get better hook sets on them. What I used to use in the past is a 4/0 offset worm hook. These I've always had good luck with. Just gotta go with what works better. So I go with the extra wide gap. And I always just have 1/0. That's not a 1/0, that's a 4/0. What is that doing there? Just a 1/0 hook. one offset worm hook for Mr. Snags and trees a lot over there and gets hooked on trees, didn't even know we're in the water. Yeah, that's that. Oh yeah, I forgot my other Senkos. How could you? Senkos that I use, power bait. Love these. Backwards, but power bait. Little, I believe these are 7-inch ribbon tail pumpkin seed worms. These work best in clear-ish water. Kind of how in my last video I showed you how the water was dirty tinted. I should have been throwing this, but I was not thinking. I'm not smart. Yeah, it says it lets fish hang on 18 times longer. Don't know about that. Haven't really caught too many fish on it, so probably won't be throwing too many Senkos when I go to Lake Michigan. Anyways, bought these Rick Clunn Jitter Baby Bug Edition Lucky Strike ribbon tail kind of looking things. They got ribs on them. Haven't had a fish on these yet. They look like they'd work on a drop shot pretty well. I don't know. We'll see. I will be throwing a drop shot this weekend too. I know I keep saying this weekend, but this weekend's up in the air right now. Don't know. Got these Gulp Minnow Alives. You guys seen these past videos. Awesome bait. Caught 3 fish on them this last week. Didn't get them on film like I was telling you guys. It was brutal last week. And I got these Mr. Twister. You guys have also seen that. Anyways, thanks for watching. And that is what I take just all around fishing. You gotta have the basics: jerkbait, crankbait, Senkos, spinnerbaits, inline spinners you really don't need, and jigs. I have a jig on my pole in the garage right behind me. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on my... Not what?
Peace!
Anyways, we'll see you next time on Bass and Obsession TV.
Peace!
Hey guys, sorry for the annoying brother in the background. That's what life is. You got brothers that constantly want to annoy you. Anyways, see you next time.